While now on RTE1, Libby is obsessing about having the place perfect for Chris's return, and they just don't make pills for that. On Shortland Street.
I've got the developer on the phone. He's upped his offer 362. If another 2,000 is that important to you, you give me a month to come up with it.
There's no way you could save that much in a month.
You want to bet?
I'm taking the highest offer, treating her like any other buyer, just like you said.
$2,000.
It's not about the money.
Well, it obviously isn't about family.
You can talk. You didn't even tell us you were bidding.
Because I knew I was way under your reserve.
That's a fair point.
Going to auction was the only chance I had. Not that you care.
Hey, I did this for you as much as anyone.
How do you figure that?
Because buying this house is a bad idea.
Oh, here we go. The gospel according to St. James.
If you just listen to me for a minute, I have a plan. Shanti and I now have some spare cash.
Lucky you.
Which we want you to have.
For another house?
Yes.
But I don't want anything else. I love this place.
You can't afford it. You need something cheaper, with a smaller mortgage and less to repay each week.
Oh, I get it. This is all part of your master plan to stop me working.
Not from working altogether, just not doing what you're doing now.
I knew I needed the bank's approval to buy a house, but I didn't know I needed my brother's.
I'm not saying you shouldn't...
Spare me the sermon and shove your money. There are lots of things I'll do for a buck, but being bullied by you isn't one of them.
Oh, that didn't go well.
What did you expect? I have told you before I want you there today and every day until it's finished, Wayne. Outrageous. That builder is still giving me the runaround.
Oh, you poor thing.
Don't waste your sympathy. It's you we should be focused on. How are things going with you know who?
Awkward.
That's to be expected.
I guess.
Sorry, it's declined.
What? No, that can't be right.
Oh, just put it on my tab, please.
No, it's my shout. I'm sure there's money in there.
My tab, please.
Righto.
Maybe there's a problem with the bank.
Well, maybe Morgan's closed the account.
Without telling you.
Well, we haven't exactly been communicating lately.
Well, you need to sort that, Gerald.
I know, I just don't like talking business with her. It's all so businessy.
You can't let loose ends dangle. The sooner you sort everything, the sooner you can both move on.
Yeah, you're right.
Of course I am.
Bex, please call me. I've calmed down and I'm sure you have too. So just call me, eh?
You'll be lucky.
I was trying to help.
No, you were trying to dictate and control her life.
A minute ago, you were trying to cart her off to night school. Improve herself. Is that dictating? Controlling? No, that's helping.
But I figured it out. She doesn't want our help.
I'm giving her a choice, so she doesn't have to go out every night.
I know what she does.
So you'll know how I feel about it.
How she raises her children and how she makes her money.
Look, she must have saved nearly 50. With 10 from us, that's a 60 grand deposit.
Let it go.
If she bought somewhere cheaper, she wouldn't have to sell herself to pay the mortgage.
That house was a decent house in a decent neighbourhood. Now where have you forced her into? A dive, probably.
It doesn't have to be a dive, just some small unit.
She wanted a normal house. Like a normal mother who wants somewhere safe for her children. You've just taken all of that away from her.
I was trying to save those kids. And I'll keep trying.
This is the CT report for your patient, Tanini.
For you.
Oh.
Just some clothes that were on the line and your kitchen stuff.
Well, I could have picked them up.
I wanted to save you the bother.
Well, that's very kind. Thank you. And how are you?
Fine. You?
Not your usual divorce carry-on.
All right, they're conducting themselves most civilly.
There's some mail there too.
Thanks.
So, see you then.
Actually, there was one other thing.
Yeah?
My card was declined. You didn't close our account by any chance?
Of course not. Oh, there's a letter from the bank in there. Maybe your old card expired and they've sent you a new one.
Of course. Yeah, how silly. That makes perfect sense.
So that's everything?
I think so.
Okay, so, great. See ya.
Okay, bye.
Message.
I'll be there in 12 minutes.
Gabrielle will be here in 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Don't ask. So, things are much better with you-know-who.
Heaps better.
What happened? Has he broken his valve silence?
Actually, he has.
Really?
And I have you to thank for that. After your pep talk, I got in there and I seriously kicked some butt. I thought it was all over, but then he just started talking. And talking and talking, and I couldn't shut him up.
Wow, I'm pleased for you.
Tracy, have you got a minute? He's torn a ligament in the shoulder.
Okay, that's no good. I'm going to get you a new sling.
What was that?
What?
That pill.
Just a herbal thing.
For...
Pain relief.
Okay, well, don't take any more, because that could work against any medication that we give you.
Fine.
Hand him over?
I want them back when I get out of here.
Of course. Well spotted, team.
I have been looking for you everywhere.
Yes, and now you found me.
Oh, in a grumpy seat.
I am not.
Yes, you are, and I want to know why. Come on, spill.
I just hate everyone knowing about me and Morgan.
Yes, it must be very embarrassing.
Right. Thank you, Gabrielle.
No need for sarcasm. I'm being sympathetic
Oh,
here.
is that what you call it?
Yes. And I know how stressed you are, but don't worry, because I have the answer.
I don't need answers. I just need everyone to leave me alone.
Exactly. You need some time off.
Oh, great. A completely unrealistic plan.
Why?
Well, I don't have any holidays owing, and I can't afford to just take unpaid leave.
Then again, you're not paying any rent at Chris's, and we can always get Mum to cover the desk.
Well, maybe. But what am I going to do? Just mope around in that big house all day?
You can help me with the kitchen. I'm nearly at the all-important redecorating stage.
Well, yeah, that does sound fun.
That's what I thought.
All right, then. I'll do it.
Attaboy.
But I don't want to go.
You'll like it at Anna's.
You can come and stay soon, yeah?
Soon, yeah.
Have we got everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you had a chance to consider my offer?
Scotty, no.
Not in front of the kids.
Of course. Can you take them out to the car?
Come on. One last go in the swing, eh?
I knew you wouldn't be able to drop it.
I'm giving you a choice.
A crappy house and a 50-hour-a-week supermarket job to pay for it? No, thanks.
You can't be happy doing what you're doing.
I would have been happy going home to that house every night.
Every morning, you mean?
Cheap shot.
Because you're not giving my idea a chance.
Listen to you. You're a stuck record.
So how long will you be at Anna's?
Couple of months, a year, whatever.
Why can't the kids live here? Until you find yourself another place, somewhere on your own.
No.
I'll phone Sifs.
And tell them what? It's not illegal.
It's not good for the kids to be around Anna and her man friends.
Don't ring me and don't come near Jess or Amy.
Come on, you can't keep us...
I mean it this time, Jamie. Me and my children, gone.
I'd love to know where you got these from.
There's a witch doctor in every mall these days.
Oh, cynic about alternative medicine?
Only about rip-off remedies that don't work.
Male, 20s, riding his bike when he hit a tree, knocked out. Query, fractured scapula and clavicle, multiple grazes, and a GCS of 13.
Thanks, Hunter. TK, I'll get you to take this one.
Man, I'm already swamped the hand injury, the pneumonia.
Look, sorry, I'll be there shortly. Can you bring them up to speed?
Sure.
Precise, thanks, guys. Right, about these. I reckon they're not as herbal as you like us to believe.
Of course they are.
Mate, I think I know benzo when I see one.
Benzo?
AKA diazepam. Commonly prescribed tranquilizer.
So? I take them to relax after the gym.
So how often are you working out?
2 or 3 times a day.
And you take one of these each time?
Plus a few at night.
So how many in total?
I don't know.
Take a stab.
Maybe 15.
15? Mate, that's a serious problem.
Can we have you in recess, please?
What is it?
He's complaining of right upper quadrant pain and TK needs a second opinion.
Okay. Don't move.
see that?
What? Maxwell passed that seriously injured patient onto TK so he could chat with the muscle man over there.
Oh, trust me, I could hear them and they weren't just talking. Maxwell thinks the guy's an addict.
Oh? Still think it's weird, though.
Okay.
It's not like him to bother with anything unless it's an emergency.
That's hardly fair.
Oh, please. Maxwell's the king of patch and dispatch.
Well, so now you're criticising him because he's taking his time with the patient.
I am. We were really flat out.
Maybe he's just been caring and thorough. Verdict?
10 out of 10. I don't know what you're so worried about.
The range hood. Look, it's not straight.
Oh, that's what you said about me at first.
But this time I'm right. We have to get Wayne back to fix it.
Oh, no, you have to look really hard to see that it's crooked.
Chris will look hard and he'll see that it's crooked, that it's not perfect.
Okay, he'll be thrilled and grateful. And he will take you in his arms and he will waltz you around your new kitchen and you and your lovely appliances will live happily ever after.
You are a very silly man.
Yeah, I know.
But I do feel better.
Oh, good. Now, I am going to take this beautiful new couch for a test drive. Oh.
Thanks, we'll talk again soon. Bye. Trish said the developer's keen to settle at the end of the month.
Good.
And then the bank will be out of our hair forever.
Mm-hmm.
So, now that we have some left over, I was thinking we could do a few odd jobs around here.
Right.
So what do you think?
Okay.
No, I mean, what would you like to do?
I don't know. Whatever you think. Look.
What?
It's Amy's. We'll have to get it to her somehow. Suppose I could post it.
I don't know the address.
Well, I'll just hold on to it then.
Rebecca will calm down sooner or later.
I know.
And then we can give it back in person.
Of course. It's just, I wish.
I'd let her have the house.
Yeah.
We've been over this. She'd be saddled with a huge mortgage and only one way to pay it back.
Yeah. It's just she loved that house and it's not like she's going to give up her job anyway.
So you're saying I should have done nothing?
I just think you should have kept her on side, close to us. And maybe, after a while, she might have realized that she has options. No, doesn't matter. What's done is done.
It's near enough.
Which is not good enough.
So what do you want me to do about it?
Fix it.
She won't be cheap.
Hold on a minute. I'm not paying for your mistake.
Oh, slow down, sweetheart. There's been no mistake. Not to anyone who knows a thing or two about building.
The hood is on a slant.
Because of what's in the wall. You gotta avoid the old pipes.
Pipes? You didn't say anything about pipes.
Yeah, well, we don't like to go into too much detail. It can be confusing for the ladies.
Don't you lady me.
What's going on here?
He's refusing to fix it.
Really? Well, if Libby wants the range hood straightened, then you will call the plumbers in to move the pipes. At no extra cost.
Yeah, sure. I didn't know you were back, Dr. Warner.
Oh, I'm not happy, no. So I want you to do exactly as my wife asks.
Certainly, Doctor. I'll get right onto it.
Good man.
I need you to answer some questions.
Do I have to?
Right, do you ever wish people would mind their own business about your drug taking?
I wish you would.
Do you ever tell yourself you can stop at any time?
I know I can.
Have you ever missed work because of your drug taking?
I'm not doing this anymore. I want out.
Not till we get this sorted. You're addicted, you have a problem.
You're a freak. You can't just keep me here.
Yes, I can. Now sit down and be quiet.
What's going on?
I'm fixed. I want to go home.
Not to accept you have a problem.
What problem?
Your mate here thinks I'm a junkie.
Which you are.
Just refer him on.
Not till we get this sorted.
I need your help, mate. Patient with chest pain. Tanya, can you show this man out, please?
Sure.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm just charging him.
Whose patient is he?
Yours.
And whose department?
Yours.
So back off.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. Just a little misunderstanding, isn't it right, TK?
Sure. Say you'll come in when you're ready.
When I'm done here.
So how was Venice, darling?
Quite confusing. The streets were full of water.
I think they're called canals.
Whatever. They were lovely, with all their sunsets and gondolas and such like. I hope to take you there very soon, my precious.
Oh, what a wonderful husband you are. Oh, in the meantime, we should go out for dinner.
Only if it's at the Pendlington. I couldn't bear to eat anywhere else.
Of course. I'll book your usual table.
Oh, of course.
What is it?
My leg! I've cut my leg!
Oh, no.
What should we do?
Help me, Dr. Warner. Help me. Doc, it's killing me.
The thing is, he's not actually...
More tea towels. Just lie down. Thanks. Okay, now just try and relax. Sorry, but I must apply pressure.
Got it.
Good. Now get a bandage, a long one. And then I want you to phone the ambulance and I want you to tell them that we are dealing with a serious laceration from a saw.
Oh, careful there.
I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, okay?
Ambulance, please.
Okay, now the ambos will be here soon, so just don't panic, all right?
Thanks, Doc.
You're welcome. Now, just lie still. Oh.
How was your walk?
Good. Gave me a chance to think.
And?
I realized I might have made a mistake.
Say that again?
I should have listened to you. I should have let Rebecca have the house.
Yes, you should have.
And I'm sorry about that.
Go on.
That's it.
What about Rebecca?
What about her?
How are you going to patch things up with her?
I don't know. I don't think I can.
So, you're just going to let things lie? You're going to give up on her and the kids?
Tell me, what should I do?
I'd say ring her, but I doubt she'd even pick up the phone.
So what then?
Actually, right now, there's not a lot you can do except give her space.
That's the last thing I want.
Thanks to your pig-headedness, looks like you don't have much of a choice.
There you are.
Correct.
I'm worried about you.
I don't see why.
Don't pretend like what just happened didn't happen.
So I was a bit stressed.
A bit?
So all this talk about my ex, a daughter I'm not allowed to see, it's doing my head in.
Don't try and put this onto me.
I'm not.
So what's going on?
I just don't have a lot of patience for druggies.
Then why is that?
They wind me up.
I agree. Addiction can be frustrating.
It's more than that. They're always making up there's nothing wrong when it's obvious things are falling apart.
True, but you cannot help anyone unless they want it.
What, and I should have just left him to exercise himself to death?
No, but ED, not the place for that battle.
That's ironic. How many times have I heard myself say that?
You should listen to yourself then.
Why, when I've got you telling me what to do?
Hey, I am not that bad.
I better get back.
Fine, but first a suggestion.
Oh, come on, if this is about that patient...
No, dinner. Just you and me somewhere flash.
Tonight?
Do you good. Help take your mind off your daughter.
Nice idea.
But another night, maybe, because it looks like someone needs a bit of space and a lot of sleep.
You can read my mind so well. It's spooky. Another night, definitely.
Sure.
Hope you did everything right, mate.
That's because he's the famous Dr. Warner.
Hey?
Yeah, about that.
Must be the morphine talking. Sort it out later.
Right.
Maybe you could do the op if I need one.
Actually, Dr. Warner's not back at work yet.
Right. Dr. Gabrielle Jacobs is in charge, and she will make sure you're looked after. Don't worry, she's top-notch.
If you say so.
Well, lies aside, you did really well.
I did, didn't I? I never could have done that a year ago.
Because of all the blood?
Yes. Although I was fully prepared to watch the triplets being born.
But thankfully, Morgan said no.
Yes. But I would have had she wanted me to.
Well, it just goes to show, being with the right person can really change someone. Although I could be with Chris for 100 years and still not change enough.
What makes you say that?
Well, look who he likes. Look who he's attracted to.
Mr. Spock.
Mad, brainy, obsessed with surgery, everything I know nothing about.
No, you shouldn't feel threatened by Gabrielle.
Hello? Chris told me he was in love with her.
Yeah, but I thought you worked through all that.
Not at all. Everything's still up in the air. Now do you see why I was so obsessed with the rain shot?
Oh, you want everything to be perfect for when Chris gets back.
And it's not.
But there's plenty of time.
date tonight?
Maybe. Thought I'd swing by first, see if you'd give me a chance to win my money back.
Yesterday, you must be joking.
How do you mean?
You're hardly the world's most gracious loser, are you?
Well, then show me how it's done.
Another wager?
Or two.
No, I wouldn't for right take any more of your money.
Not my money, house money.
Oh, a night at the casino?
Yeah, a few drinks, a bit of a futter.
Why, yes, I'm a bit flush at the moment, thanks to a certain someone.
So you in?
Yeah, all right. Give us a minute.
Nice.
So the building work will have to be on hold for a while?
No, don't worry about the bond. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I suppose it doesn't really matter.
Okay, have a good night.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Chris?
Morgan?
Any news?
Yes, actually. He's going to be back next week.
Oh, that's great. Or not.
What's he going to say?
About this? We can get this cleaned up.
No, about us. Him and me.
Well, how did he sound?
Like he couldn't wait to get off the phone.
Yeah, I know that tone.
The I'm going to dump you next week, so be prepared voice.
Oh, look, stop getting ahead of yourself, all right?
That is not very sympathetic.
Well, look, I'm sorry. All I'm saying is, wait until Chris gets back. You might be pleasantly surprised.
Or I might not. The thing you're not getting is that I'm completely powerless here. I mean, you should know, Gerald. If someone doesn't want you, then there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that.
No, it's okay.
It's just you and me pretending to be Dr. and Mrs. Warner. That's how I thought my life was going to be for real. I thought it was all mapped out, you know, happily married, kids, this. Now the map's starting to look a little soggy, and I can't see where it's going.
Well, I can see my map just fine. Unmarried, no kids, stuck in a one-bedroom unit with a stray cat that I feed once a week.
That is not funny.
I know it's not.
Later tonight on RT1, it's all about the music and lyrics as singers Brian Kennedy and Ryan O'Shaughnessy try to find the song that will give them the hit. See how they battle it out from 9:35 tonight.